Staff working in violence against women's services, such as rape crisis centers, need to be prepared to field calls from the deaf community using a TTY machine.
Hello, this is Halton Sexual Assault Center. Ingrid is typing. Can I help you? I don't have morning after pill here at Rape Crisis Center, but I can tell you where to find it. Also, I can explain information about the morning after pill. Is this helpful? This is not true. You can get morning after pill from Sexual Health Clinic, hospital, or walk-in clinic. Also, you can go to a drugstore and buy.
Mandy is satisfied with the call and plans to end the conversation. However, Ingrid is concerned. Mandy is young. She's chosen not to involve her family, and so Ingrid is not sure what other supports Mandy has. Has Ingrid given her enough information? Are there other places that she could refer Mandy that would support her around her issues? And does Ingrid have all of the information about what Mandy is dealing with?
One moment, please. What will you do?
Ingrid is wondering to what degree Mandy is understanding the effectiveness of the morning after pill. She decides to give her more information.
I have important information about morning after pill. You must take the morning after pill within 3 days of sex. Because after 3 days, morning after pill is no longer effective. More chance of pregnancy occurring. When did sex take place for you?
Ingrid is a hearing counselor. When she is providing support over the phone, she's able to listen for silences, for different intonations in the person's voice, for any phrases that the person might use as a way of getting more information. She realizes that on the TTY that might be harder, and so she begins to ask Mandy for more information.
Are you okay? Go ahead.
It's now easy for Ingrid to know that Mandy is upset. She's not sure of all the details of what's happened. She's not sure what Mandy might need. What can she do?
I want to help. Please explain the problem, and I will help.
Ingrid believes that Mandy has been sexually assaulted, but isn't remembering the details of what happened. Drugs or alcohol may have been involved. In the same way that she would ask questions for a call that was coming over the phone, she proceeds to ask questions of Mandy by copying back to her.
You were drinking with your friend. Next, you woke up. Your friend had sex with you, but you don't remember. This is correct? There may be time for morning after pill. Today is Sunday. What day did you see your friend?
Ingrid believes that Mandy is still within the 72-hour time frame for the morning after pill to still be effective. Should Mandy decide to report the sexual assault, Ingrid also believes that she's within the 72-hour limit in which forensic evidence can be collected. Ingrid needs to convey information about the time frames and their limits. She ensures that in conveying the information to Mandy, that it's done in a concise and respectful way. She takes Mandy's lead by asking questions at the end of each transmission.
There is time for the morning after pill if you take the pill tonight. If you wait until tomorrow, it will be too late. What do you think about this? There is another option. You can go to Sexual Assault Care Center. It is located in the hospital. Hospitals open all night. A nurse at the Sexual Assault Care Center can give you the morning after pill when you arrive. I can also meet you at the hospital to help. Okay, I will do this. A nurse can also collect evidence about your sexual assault. For example, if you decide you want to tell the police, do you want to do this? Some women want to tell the police. Some women do not. It is up to you. No problem. We can discuss more about police reporting if you want when we go to the hospital.
Ingrid can facilitate Mandy's first contact at the Sexual Assault Treatment Center by first giving her some instructions.
Here's what you do. Go to the hospital emergency room. Tell them you have been sexually assaulted. The emergency room nurse will contact the Sexual Assault Center. The sexual assault nurse will arrive to help you.
In addition to facilitating Mandy's first contact at the Sexual Assault Treatment Center, Ingrid can also anticipate Mandy's access needs in advance.
You called me on TTY. Are you deaf or hard of hearing? Do you want an ASL interpreter? I will call the interpreter and ask them to meet you at the hospital. No. The hospital or rape crisis center will pay.
Canadian Hearing Society has a 24-hour emergency interpreter service, as well as the freelance interpreters that the center has used in the past. Another way that Ingrid can facilitate Mandy's contact at the Sexual Assault Treatment Center is to anticipate and problem solve around access glitches or delays in service in advance. Ingrid knows that in providing services and support to the deaf community, she needs to self-identify as a hearing professional, let the caller know whether she's knowledgeable in American Sign Language, and also to let the caller know about the availability of interpreters with short notice.
ASL interpreters should arrive to the hospital quickly. Sometimes it takes a few hours to find ASL interpreter. On some occasions, no interpreter is available at all. How will we communicate while we wait for the interpreter, or if one cannot arrive? I know some ASL, but not much. It is up to you, only if you are comfortable. Also, you decide if your sister will be comfortable helping and if she is trustworthy. You will require a trained ASL interpreter if you want to report to the police, because it is a legal procedure. In this case, your sister cannot interpret.
Ingrid thinks of other ways that she may be able to communicate with Mandy if the interpreter is delayed, or if Mandy's sister is unable or unwilling to attend the appointment.
I could bring my laptop computer to the hospital in case we want to type back and forth. Okay, I will do this. I'm ready to leave for the hospital. I will meet you in the emergency room.
Ingrid and Mandy exchange information about their appearances so they could locate each other when they arrive at the center. Ingrid also brings the Rape Crisis Center's cellular phone and agrees to text Mandy in the event that she's not able to locate her when they arrive at the center.
Yes. Okay to sign off.